Hi, I'm Tyler Fitzgerald. This is my PowerPoint presentation on USB devices as security threats and more specifically dropped USB devices. So you might say, as a user, what's wrong with picking up lost USB items? Um, well, as you know, USB devices are often used to store information, whether it's like a hard drive or just a USB drive, or even cables that move information from like your phone or another hard drive to your computer. Well, those can store malicious code inside of them, and that can be executed once it's plugged into a computer. So, an attacker might come visit the premises, campus, or whatever, the office, and drop a USB drive or a couple dozen in some high traffic areas and just hope that somebody picks it up. And you hope that they pick it up and are curious and want to either snoop through it or find out whose it was or that sort of thing, and will look through and plug it into their computer and open some files and give it the chance to execute malicious code. So there's a lot of different strategies with the dropped USB. So you can use like a USB ducky, which is made to execute code almost immediately as soon as it's plugged in. A keylogger will track your keystrokes, and so the idea there is that it will try to take your username and passwords. Executable files, that's just leaving a file on there that you hope that somebody will click. So something that's like confidential.pdf, readme.txt, or whatever, and you just hope that they open it and give it permission. USB killer, that's more of like a rare case, but it can be used to damage a motherboard by sending too much voltage into the computer all at once through an unprotected USB socket. It just essentially just stores up the power that the computer gives it to turn on and then sends it right back through all at once. A really simple one is a phishing link, but it seems kind of convoluted when you're already at the actual computer. But you can have them click a phishing link which says, oh, if you find this, go to this page on my Facebook page and let me know. And it'll ask them to sign into Facebook and on a fake page that you make, and they'll give you their sign-in information. Another thing would be HID spoofing, which is where the USB device actually simulates being a keyboard, and it tries to trick the PC into thinking that it's a keyboard and then makes an attempt to input commands and code. So it just opens a command line and tries to run a bunch of commands while the user is not really paying attention. Here's some statistics. So over half of dropped USBs will be plugged into the computer to learn about it. It's actually really high. It's about 70%. So the first 20% are connected within an hour of being dropped, which is crazy. So people find them within an hour and right into the computer they go. And 50% of the remaining are connected within 7 hours of there. So it's a really high output option for an attacker. Labeling it doesn't really have a big difference. Besides, if you put a return label on the drive, then it's less likely to be opened, which is interesting. And it shows that most people are opening it in good nature. They want to find out, or maybe not most people, about a third of the people, as you can see right here, are opening it just in good nature and only want to really learn who the drive belongs to so they can give it back. So these can look like any kind of USB device. They can be USB drives, portable hard drives, phone chargers, like right here. People have been taking apart phone chargers and putting in these little microcontrollers and using them as attack devices. And they can even make it so it still charges your phone. It's a security threat now. And as a user, what should you do if you find a suspicious USB device? If you find something on the floor in your cubicle or in the lobby or anything like that, don't plug it into your computer, but do pick it up. Take it to IT. They'll know what to do with it. Just let them know, hey, I found this in the lobby, or oh, I found this in the parking lot. And they'll probably check over it and try to figure out if it is a legitimate lost USB device and somebody's looking for it, or if it's a cyber attack. They need to know that if somebody's trying to attack the company. Here's a couple of the places where I got some information from, and thank you.